Ah, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Scared me for a minute. Good morning. It's Friday. Everybody happy? We've got what, 23 days till Christmas? Hey, Eva. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, 23 days till Christmas, right? And wait, how many would that be till the end of the year? 30 minus 12 would be 20 some odd days till 2026. Hey, Araceli. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. I think it's a bookmark. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. I just make some stuff and put it out there to y'all. Yes, 2:30 this morning. I was told not to tell anybody, but I think that they just mean don't tell any of our family members because, you know, my granddaughter wants to announce it. And I don't think there's none of my family members are on here. Yeah, so as far as I know, everything went well. The baby was taken to NICU. He was 6 pounds, 13 ounces, and he was on a CPAP. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know. But I'm just praying, and I am confident that the Lord is going to see them through this, and all will be well, right? That's all we can do. Everything's in God's hands. He does things for a reason. And mine is not to question why. But it's all good. So, yeah. To tell you the truth, yes, thank you. I appreciate y'all's prayers for them. Melissa is my granddaughter. Lucas is her husband. And as far as I know, they hadn't picked out a name for the new baby yet, but it's a boy. It's a boy, for sure. All right, so I was thinking about doing something. To tell you the truth, I really don't feel like doing a whole lot. So I got up this morning and I had made 4 batches of caramel bites. That's where you take oyster crackers and then you boil up some brown sugar and butter and some cinnamon, and then you pour it over them and then you bake them. And so they make these nice little, and then you pour it over the oyster crackers and then you bake it for like 7 minutes. Invite. Question. I don't know. Oh, they are good. April Calder, Calder. She's from down South Texas. She had posted them last year on her TikTok, and I was like, that is so cool. And the kids loved them, so I put them up in pint jars. So I made those yesterday morning, and then I put them up in pint jars this morning. So I've got 12 pint jars there. By the way, I now have 12 grandchildren because I forgot that my daughter's new husband has a grown son. So he's 20, I think, now. Yeah. So anyhow, 20-year-old. That's okay. The one that just had the baby is 31. Going to be 32. So yeah, pint jars and Walmart. Well, let me tell you, they need to teach their pickers a little bit better, because I ordered pint jars, the quilted ones. They didn't have those. So I was like, well, that's okay. Give me the plain ones. So thinking that I was going to get the, yeah, exactly. Thinking that they were going to be sending me the pint jars. They sent me half pint jars. What? They don't know the difference. I'm telling you, they don't know. Oh, tres leche. Good stuff. So anyway, I got it all done. I'm gonna make another paper clip like this. I'm gonna use this paper clip. Different kind of paper clip. Let's see, I know I've got scraps over here that I can use. So anyway, there's that. And then, what else? What else is going on? Oh, so I've jarred those up, and then I baked a spice cake, and I'm going to put peanut butter frosting on it later. I've just been hankering a spice cake with peanut butter frosting. It's something my mom used to make, you know, and I'm waxing nostalgic right now. It's Christmas time, doesn't everybody? So anyhow, oh, this would be pretty. Yeah, I like that. So at any rate, I did that. I haven't got the icing made yet, but that's no problem. I have to wait for the butter to get softened. Problem with that is it's cold and the butter doesn't want to soften. It's not that cold here, but it's going to be in the 70s today, but then that's going to be the high for the next, I mean, we're going to be getting colder here in the next few days. By Sunday, the bottom's going to drop out and it's going to be really, really, really cold. In the 30s. I know. Guess what? I found my X-Acto knife. So at any rate, I don't think that's in the center. Let me redo this. Hey, Sue. Welcome in. Okay, we're gonna make a little slit here. I am not good with the X-Acto knife, y'all. I see people on here that can just cut anything out and it comes out so straight and so pretty, and mine usually doesn't. Okay. Well, that didn't turn out too terribly bad. My X-Acto knife was exactly where it was supposed to be. It was just hiding underneath the other things in the drawer. I have a divided tray in my drawer here, and I've got things that I use most often. And I got, the center one is cutters and measurers, and it was in there. All right, so let's see here. I want a little bit on that side and a little bit on this side. Hi, Allie. How's it going, girl? Are you working today? I bet you are, huh? Allie is my granddaughter, the fourth adult grandchild. She's a college student now. Hopefully I'll get to see her sometime over the next few weeks. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you for the likes, everybody. I do appreciate that. And thank you for joining in my live. We're having fun here. Working on this lavender journal. So what else did I do this morning? So yesterday afternoon, so tomorrow I'm going to start making sausage balls. Because I can freeze those. And they will be good for our get-together, not this weekend, but the next weekend. And for giving away, I have one friend that doesn't like sweets, if you can imagine. So they're going to get, so now his family does. So they're going to get some sweets, some of my jam for sure, jelly for sure, and I'll throw in some sausage balls for him. Josh is my neighbor, and he helps me out with a lot of things. So I always try to remember him on holidays and special occasions and stuff. He brings me eggs and honey when his bees are... Boy, she is really snoring, I tell you. When his bees are giving up the honey. Excuse me. Oops. Okay. I think we might be ready to glue this little bookmark. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Gypsy. So, yeah, sausage balls tomorrow. I already grated all the cheese. I like grating my own cheese. Is that going to be good enough to do this, what I want? I might have to enforce the bottom part. Yeah, I can always cut it off if I need to. We're just going to go ahead and glue it. Can y'all hear her snoring over there? Holy moly. She sounds almost like a freight train, I'm telling you. Not that bad, but I'm exaggerating, but she's really going at it. Hello, Ann Rector. Let that sit up a minute. Oh, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. Whoops. I like using these to organize my scraps because you can set them like that. And I have a whole bunch of them over here. Hey, Frenchie, how are you today? Frenchie sells antiques on this channel here. I know she was on last night. I watched for a while. But when are you going to be on again, Frenchie? Hey, Chrissy. I guess she just popped in and popped out. Hey, Cheryl Casper. How are you today? I saw that it was delivered. Yeah, it's definitely purple. Definitely purple. Or lavender. Yeah, I know. I know. I checked yesterday because I was fixing to just throw a fit if he hadn't already gotten it. And I was like, oh, she got it. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad you feel like that. That makes me very happy. Yep. This one's here is still available. Or the one that I'm working on now. The lavender one. I'm reinforcing this paper because it's just a little bit thin. Lots of butterflies. Oh, I couldn't tell. Well, okay, I know that the Aggies are maroon and the Longhorns are orange. Other than that, I couldn't tell you. Hey, Penn, how are you this morning? Well, that didn't work very well, did it? I'm going to make a little folder to put in, probably a couple of little folders to put in these journal. So what else am I? Oh, and then I'm going to make some cracker bark. I'm going to make one with saltines, and then I'm going to make another batch with graham crackers. I had it with graham crackers not that long ago. It was so good. Oops, come on now, stick in there. Hey, Connie Grizzly. Connie Grizzly. Okay, so we got that going on. I'm still gonna round these edges here. Just a second, give me a minute for it to dry. Get out my template that I'm gonna use here. I think I'm gonna put a word or two on here. Find my word of the day here. Kind of like it to be coordinating. Here we go. I like this one. There is beauty in simplicity. Don't you know it? And we'll do one on the other side. Oh, I like this one too. Focus on what's important. Right? Oh man, I wish I lived closer because I would be over there in a heartbeat and I could help you get things organized. I love doing that. When I made jewelry, one of my favorite things to do, like this one lady, I didn't want the plastic containers that she had all these beads in that she was selling. They were really nice beads. And she was going to charge more for the organizers, which I understand that, but I didn't need them and I didn't want them. So she said, well, okay, I'll sell it for less without them. So she dumped all the beads into like a shoebox, and that shoebox was almost full. And I got to, because it was so much fun. Did I not? I didn't glue that side. Yeah, I did glue that side. Why is it not sticking? Sometimes. I love doing it. So anyway, so yeah, I came home and organized all the beads, mostly by color and type. I never used acrylic or plastic beads. I only used glass or natural stone or ceramic beads. Never cared for acrylic beads. Thank y'all for the likes. And I don't have any. I don't have any of that stuff left because I sold it all. I did. I was like, I'm done with jewelry. I'm out of here. All right. So this should go on a page or a book. I also want to put a no, ma'am, it is not sold yet. Not sold yet. I had somebody that was interested, and I was really, it was really kind of her to let me know. She said she was interested, so, you know, until they pay the piper, I don't consider it sold. Pay the lady. Does anybody watch that Storage Wars? Pay the lady. Yeah, I love Storage Wars. I don't, is it on anymore? I don't know that it's even on anymore, is it? I mean, the things they find. Amazing. I know there was a lady on here that I saw a little bit. She was kind of doing the buying storage bins, you know? And so she would open it up and show what's in it, but then she never followed through with any kind of what she did with it, you know? Yep, I like Antique Roadshow. But you know what else? If you like Antique Roadshow, you would love my house on here. They sell antiques. Couple of ladies out of Tennessee. I just enjoy watching them because it's kind of nostalgic for me to see a lot of the things that they now call antiques or stuff that were like staples when I was a kid. Crazy how that happens. Yes, I used to watch the pawn shows too. I don't find them anymore. What was that? What was that one called? Was the grandfather and the son? Yeah, because they get into more of the history of the stuff. Pawn Stars, that's it. That's it. Which way do I want to put this on here? You can put it like that. Does it even come on anymore? Other than reruns? I mean, I watch so much of it, I'm sure that they probably have just reruns now. Yep. Well, you got to get on and watch My House. They come on, I think they'll be on tonight, usually sometime between 4 and 7 Central Time. But they're, oh, the grandfather passed. I did not know that part of it. I wasn't surprised. Oh, message from my daughter. Okay, baby's off CPAP. Good thing. Good news. So I don't know why they had him on CPAP. It's a boy. It's a boy. They're having discussions about the name. Let's put it that way. Because some people want the name to be a family name. And the parents aren't down with that. And it ain't me. Okay? You can't fault me on that one. I didn't do it. I don't care what they name the baby. Just so long as the baby's healthy. That's the most important thing. The rest of it, no biggie. Leighton? That's not a bad name. Yeah, it's up to the parents. Let them do it. But, you know. Some grandparents just don't know where to go, where to draw the line. I know. So my niece, their first one they named Thomas. Their second one they named William. Leighton is a bizarre name? I don't think so. You think it's a bizarre name? All right, I'm going to try Fabri-Tac on this, but I'm not sure if it's going to work on this satin ribbon. I'm afraid it might just go through. Tatum, that's a good name. Yeah, their last name is a two-part name, so. And his family is Scandinavian, if that makes sense. Let's see if this is going to work. So I have, as y'all know, I have 4 children, and yeah, it would come out, Rep Matt Jake, Rep Matthew Jacob Jennifer. Hey, Caitlin. So yeah, all right, so let me make a little dovetail in this. And the kids would laugh. They still laugh at me about that. And then I've heard them do it to their kids too. I'm like, oh yeah, which one did you really want? Which one did you really want, child? Child of mine that teased me for doing that. Yep, Jacob. I got a Jacob. He's my middle boy. Well, I guess it's going to be okay. It didn't, I thought it would make up like a big stain looking thing. It didn't. Nobody likes Chad. Aw. Ribbon. Put the stopper in this. Oops. Set that over here to dry. And let me grab a piece of cardstock. And we're going to make this couple little folios for this little journal. Come on now, fingers work. Okay. Alrighty. Yes, it's lavender. Are y'all sick of lavender yet? Oh, that's pretty funny. Apparently somebody named Chad in your life. That poor dog. She is just... Sonoring away. Okay. You might have... Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. Very strong feelings about that name. All right, so I'm going to do 2 of these. And I need to get the scoreboard over here. Here we go. Whoops. Boy, I'm making gnocchi soup too. Olive Garden gnocchi soup. Yep, it's really good. It looked really good. I'm not going to say that it is good because I haven't tried it yet, but if it's anything like what Olive Garden does, it's going to be scrumptious. Gnocchi chicken soup. And I got that. I'm not influenced by TikTok or not. Yes, it is. It is yummy. But, okay, so now we need to do some scoring here. I'm going to score, hopefully I'm going to do this right. So I want to score at 2.5. And 7.5. And then 3.5. 7. Okay, this is what I need to do. 3.5. 7. And 10.5. Oops. Okay, and then on this side, I need to score at 2.5 and 5. 2.5, but I'm only going to go down to this line here. And 5. Okay. Might as well score this one too. So we're going to do 3.5. 7. And 10.5. Oops. Poor dog. Then on the side that's got the half here, you're going to score at 2.5, but you're only going to come up to this score line. And at 5. Oh, thank you, God's girl in bloom. Welcome in. What's your name? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so then on the side where you have the 3, you're going to cut up to the, boy, I got a shadow on that. You're going to cut up to this score line right there, and then you're going to cut up to this score line right here. Boy, she is just a snoring away. I don't usually tell you how. Oh, Kathleen. Well, I'm Catherine. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one too. So for those that are new, I do repost my entire live on YouTube. So that way you can go there. It's the same, it's Texas Nostalgic Treasures. You can go to YouTube and you can pause it and, you know, do your thing. So this is going to go there, and that's going to go there, and that's going to go there. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, that folds over there, and this folds over here. Okay, and then that goes over like that. I am making a little, let me show you what it's going to look like. Okay, so it'll look like this when I get done. So this will be a pocket, 3 pockets, and then here. And you can decorate this side. So here's the measurements. You're going to score on the long side, this way, the long side of your paper, 3.5, 7, and 10.5. And then on the short side, you're going to do 2.5, 5, and 7.5. But you're only going to go up to, it's like 1/3 of the page. Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. Okay, so now I want to put some, some notches in these so you can tell that they are tuck spaces. Thumb notches, I think that's what they're called. Right? Oops. Okay. Right there, right there, right there. Okay. Then, of course, well, I need to do the corners first. So we'll glue this down. And that'll come over like that. So then you can glue this, put glue on here and put it in your journal. Or you can decorate both sides and use it as a slip-in, if that makes sense. Um, I tell you, this getting old isn't for the faint of heart, or for anybody that wants to do anything. It's fun to watch. Oh, well, it'll show up. It'll show up. I'm sure it always will. Unless your dog took it and ate it. My dogs don't do that, which I'm grateful that they're not interested in anything that I have. But I always have lots of toys for them. So there's that. Gosh, can you hear? That dog doesn't get into stuff either. It's nice. Oh, yeah. Well, my grandkids think that my older one is mean because she doesn't like, well, actually, when the paper sprite came over, she's an adult. Mine doesn't bark at everything either. They only bark when somebody knocks at the door. But anyway, when Paper Sprite came over to my house after we had lunch that one day, she went to pick up the older one, and she didn't want to be picked up. She went, oh, it scared her. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. She's never done that to an adult before, which was weird, in my opinion. But you know, she's old. She's 13, for crying out loud. So, okay, this is going to go in, so I need to do it on just this side. I don't need to do that. I need to do it over here. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember my dogs now, other than the Scraps or the little, before I got this one that holds the morning, almost afternoon, Karen. Before I got the one that holds the little triangles in here, the little triangles would get in their fur, and I would find them all over the house. It wasn't just their fur that caused them to get all over the house. I'm sure it was, I tracked them all over and everything too, but anyway, okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. I think there, that might be a little bit better, huh? Okay. Good afternoon, J-Pop. Is it noon here yet? Oh, we got 5 minutes till it's noon here. Now to decorate. I even made a template for the inside of it. So my question is, do I want it to be up there with that down there? Oh man, I can't get the whole thing in. I'm either going to cut off the spout or the... Well, let's see what else I've got. Too short. Oh man. Oh, look. Thanks. Yeah, it is cute. But I think I like this one here. Yep. I just really like this. Can y'all hear her? Poor baby. All right. It's my dog snoring. Poor thing. She does it when she sits in my lap too. Like this morning, whenever I have my first cup of coffee, they usually come and sit on my lap first thing in the morning. And yeah, she'll just be starting to snore. There's the puzzle. Okay, there we go. That was the puzzle piece. I didn't get it at all yesterday. grief, Charlie Brown. Poor baby. Oh, she's 13 years old. She's deaf. No, she's sound asleep over there. She's perfectly content. She's deaf and I believe she's blind in one eye. And the reason I say that is because when you look at the eye, it looks like it's a glass eye. She doesn't run into things. No, she's actually a poodle, a toy poodle. Yeah, a little toy poodle. I've had since she was weaned from her mama. Actually, both of them I've had since they were weaned from their mamas. The other one's 4 years younger. And she doesn't have any, the other one doesn't have any issues except she's a little pig. She just eats everything. You think I need more glue? Really? Oh, you're kidding. All right, so what about if let me see if I've got one of these. Ooh, that would be pretty. I think I like that on there. I think I'm going to do that. The smell of that gnocchi soup is making me hungry. I still have to make a slurry of heavy whipping cream and cornstarch and put in it. And I think that's all I need to do. I'll have to go back and look. The lady that I got that recipe from is on her name is Sherry, Cheri. See, I think. If anybody wants the recipe for the gnocchi soup that is a dub from the spinach. That's the other thing I need to put in it. From Olive Garden, I would be happy to share it to you because I saved it. So when I saw her do it, I was like, I'm gonna make that. It looks really good. Now, I'm wondering if these will fit on here in some form or fashion. No, they're a little bit big, but they'll make nice cards to go in them, won't they? Yes, they will. Okay, so there's that. Now I just need to put something over here. I'm going to put some paper over here. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reposting. Okay, so I do want to do... Oh, really? That's too bad. Perfect. Thank you, Jessica. Wow, that would be... I don't know what I'd do if my dogs were like that. It would drive me nuts. I think at that point in time, if they were that bad, I would have to get a shock collar. Teach them. No, you don't do that. You do not do that when Mama's on a live or any other time for that matter. So because I've had my my dogs for so long, I've been able to train them like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And they're good dogs. I watched a whole lot of Cesar Millan. And did a whole lot of reading about how to train them when they were young. And I'm all for crate training. There is nothing wrong with it. Yes, Cesar Millan has got some very good insight as to dogs and their behaviors and how we as humans mess them up by not understanding what they're trying to tell us or their behaviors. I think Cesar Millan, I've seen... Oh, really? I have seen him, I've seen him here on TikTok, but I think that he also has a YouTube channel. Oh my, That would not be acceptable. Not in any way, shape, or form. Getting bit by my own dog. We'd have to have a come to Jesus meeting on that one. Well, you need to start. Hey, Berlin, how are you? Maybe you need to start watching some Caesar Milan. Yeah, that's not a good thing that your dog bites you. Oh, which side do I want? Do I want that side up, or do I want this side up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a. I'm good. I'm pretty sure that he has a YouTube channel. He used to be on. Oh gosh, I don't even remember. Yeah, and that's part of it. When they get scared, they don't know what to do, so they act like that. So you need to watch him. Caesar Milan can tell you how to make them feel more secure. And crate training is great to help them feel more secure. All right, now I'm going to decorate these little things right here because this is going to go in the journal like that. Let me see. What should I put on these? Well, I don't know what to say. Let's see what kind of scraps we got over here. Hey, Dina. How are you this morning or afternoon? I just got a flash. Wouldn't it be cute if I did like a, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm good. It's not really cold here. It's just, well, I say it's probably in the 40s, overcast. It was really foggy this morning. And the deal is, though, we're going to get more coldness coming. By Saturday, by Sunday evening, it's going to be really not nice. In Mississippi, yeah. You'll probably get, snow on the ground makes it round. Snow makes everything worse, in my opinion. But y'all know I am not a snow person at all. So what if we did this? What you think? Think that would be good? I think it would be cute. I just need to mark where I put some little notches in them. I know. I like lavender too. Okay, so this one here, I have to do some adjusting. Well, that's, oh no, I know what I did. All right, so that'll go up there like that, but I need, this is, why didn't it? Okay, well, there's that. And then there's this one. Right there. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit off of this. Just a hair. All right, and then I'm going to get my little thing here and put some notches in them. Where's that? Oh, that soup smells so good. Between that and the spice cake. Oh, my stomach's growling now. Okay. That sounds good. I'm going to do a recipe one. It's a dupe of Olive Garden's nochi, chicken nochi soup. Oh, I'm sorry you're allergic to it. But you wouldn't be allergic to this journal, right? The color. There's that. Then we'll do this one. Oh, thank you. It is available. I can show you more of it here in a second. This is going to be a little insert to it. And I'm different than a lot of creators in that I always do the cover last. Most creators do the cover first. But this one doesn't. She does the cover last. And part of the reason I started doing that is because if I make a ginormous mistake, because I like to use stamps and texture paste and different things like that that can go wrong real quick. And if I mess up, if I have it all sewed in and I mess up, well, then I have to take the whole thing apart. So this way, I just have to take out a page if I mess up. And this is, I've got the first, signature almost done. Okay, so let's cut out some of these and put on them. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use this one. And that's, oh, that's not a dupe. Okay. Probably won't use that one. I like this one. That's 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 2 for each one. Oh, okay. Well, it's pretty simple to do. I can do something here with texture paste in just a minute. Let me get these. I was actually thinking about doing some texture paste on a card for this. So Dina, hang out and we'll break open the texture paste. You can get texture paste in many colors, okay? I get white and then I mix it with acrylic paint if I want to make a different color. I think I have lavender acrylic paint over there somewhere maybe. Or maybe we'll just use white, I don't know. Let me see what I got going on. It doesn't take very much, let me tell you. It doesn't take very much. At first when I did it, I had like probably a good tablespoon of texture paste. And I had so much left over. It was a waste. But, you know, live and learn. And then I pass on my wisdom to others. Yeah, this is a Stamperia. It's this one was 6. Oh God, I don't have any snow. You and me both, Berlin. Keep it up there. We don't need it. We could use some rain, though. Maybe we'll get some, huh? Berlin lives about 30 minutes from me, 30, 45 minutes from me, the Paper Sprite. I got this at the store named Michael, and their reflections has a good amount of different colors. Yeah, Reflections is a good. It's not white core, you know. By that I mean if you bend it, it doesn't have white in the middle of it, which tends to crack. The ones you get at Wally World are white core, unfortunately. At least the ones I've gotten there have been white core. So I don't know. I have it and I don't know what to do with it because I don't know. I may use it one day on something. I don't know. Okay, let me get these. And you can get either one color there, or you can get like, it's a ombre, so it has the dark going all the way up to the lightest color. So you have a lot of options to match your paper with. I have to de-ice my car because my son wants Burger King. DoorDash, darling. That's what I'd do. Here you go. See, I'm not the only lazy one. There is no way. I don't even know what to. There you go, DoorDash. Oh, most of them are good people just trying to make an extra buck. I saw that thing where that lady did that, sprayed something on them. And then I kind of wondered, I thought, well, was she afraid that there would be bugs and maybe it was bug spray? I don't know. But most of the people, my daughter's been a dasher before. And, you know, she just to make some extra money, she and her husband. And I don't think have I ever done, I've had DoorDash sent to my house by my kids. But I don't think I've ever, well, I live out in the boonies, so they don't have it. Although, I mean, I can't order it from here, but people can order it that live elsewhere, and then they bring it here. So I don't know how all that works. The Zon. They have a DoorDash? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. About to get these finished up, and then this insert will be done. And then we'll break out the texture paste. I noticed on Berlin's live last night, I think it was, she was talking about her ink pads. and she said something about storing them upside down. That's a tip that I learned early on, and all of mine are stored upside down. Yes, mine are usually at 11 when I come on. Yeah, but then, you know, I've seen a whole lot of paper crafters that they don't do that, and I'm thinking, wow, it's okay. Okay, so there we have a little folder with a couple of little writing spaces. Oh, one other thing I wanted to do. Let me see if I can find it. Close your glue. Definitely close your glue. You're gonna lose a lot of money if you waste that glue. It's good that I'm doing the texture paste. Oh, shoot. At the end of my live, so that way I can clean up. Okay, I messed up on that, so we just made it a square instead. Okay, all right, so there's that. And the other thing that drives me crazy is when they don't clean off their stamps when they get done. I guess they just don't realize that their stamps will last a lot longer if they clean them off. All right, so then texture paste. Grab it here. Okay, so this is one that I have. And then I got this one that has a little sparkle in it. Well, we might use this. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to use a sparkle. Well, let's see what if I've got any lavender. Well, I keep baby wipes right here beside me, just specifically for that reason, to be able to wipe off my stamps. I have too much invested in them to let them ruin. Oh, I do have purple. Shh. You're funny. Oh gosh, don't do that from Zon. No, cancel it. Go to the Dollar General. Go to the Dollar General, girl. On their dollar aisle, they're $1. pen. All right, so let's make this a little... No, not there, because they're $1.25 there at the Dollar General. I'm probably gonna get dinged for that. Yeah, go to the DG because they're only one. At the DT, they are $1.25. All right, let me see. I know I've got pretty sure that I've got a, bees, bugs, birds. Bees, bluebonnets, bugs, hoarders, cactus, Christmas shades. Oh no, I'm pretty sure I've got birds in here. Don't tell me I don't have any. Yeah, I do. No, those are bees. What's in this? Flowers. That's not flowers. How do I do that? Pretty sure I have a hummingbird in here somewhere. Oh, that kind of looks like lavender. Ah! Okay, let's do the lavender one. Oh, that soup is smelling so good. They flew away. Pretty sure I've got birds in there somewhere, but for some reason the file is not where it should be. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Doesn't that look like lavender? I think that looks like lavender. Right, so then... yeah, just regular stencils. I'm going to try the sparkly with the... and I just put it down on a... this is a cutting mat that I got from the DT. It goes in the kitchen, but I cut them in half and use them for all kinds of things here in the craft room. All right. And this I think I got at the DT too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because see the brand on it? Yeah, I live like 2 blocks from it. My grandkids don't like to spend the night here because it keeps them awake. Ooh, boy, that's a lot. Yep. Granger, when it was a thriving town, did a lot with the railroad. So our railroad is right... it's right by the cotton gin and the corn silos. See, I'm going to cut this off somewhere. Where am I going to cut it off? I think I'm going to... I like to tape where I don't... where I want to finish off. You know, I don't want it to go. Does that make sense? Yeah, once upon a time, Granger was a thriving business community, but anymore it's just the town's full of empty buildings. And the people that own the buildings don't want to sell them. So we're stuck. And then some person who thought they would be real smart took some of the buildings in the downtown area and made them into apartments.
Are you sleeping or what?
No, I'm on a live.
Oh, I'm interrupting your live. All right, tell your friends I said hi, and I'll call you later on. Love you.
All right, love you, bye. That was my son. He was like, oh, well, tell your friends I said hi. Hi, everybody. And I'll call you back. I'm like, okay. Oops, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so mixy. Yeah, just use regular stencils. You can hear him. My kids all know that I do lives, and yeah. And I'm surprised he's not at work. He may be, I don't know. On a break, I don't know. Okay, so there we have that. And then you just take it and spread it on. Like I said, it does not take much. See, I got plenty. And just kind of swipe it off. See, look at all that I got left. Not sure why that is up there like that. I wonder if I can scrape it off. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it's raised, yeah. And then it'll dry. And this one I use the sparkly in, so it does have a little bit of a extra sparkle. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. So, well, it is almost, okay, so there's that. So then I'm going to set it over here and let it dry. Man, my stomach is just growling. Okay. And then I've got one more of these I'm going to do for this journal that I'm working on. Let's see, do I want to do it that way or this way? I think I want to do it this way again. Yes, it does. It smells so good. And then with that spice cake, yes, my house smells like a restaurant. Come on over if you want some soup. Well, how did I do that? I did that wrong. Should have gone this way. Yeah, this way and then that way. Okay. On tired to be delivered? What's tired? Tired? Can't even think of what that might be. Tires. Well, you're going to have to tell me about that. You get tires delivered to your house? Oh, okay. Boys and their toys. Boys and their toys. Oh, I know. My daughter has a Jeep. And they have tricked it out. Is that still a word, tricked it out? For our generation, y'all are a different generation. My daughter's your age. Berlin. Actually, I think she's older than you. Well, she is older than you then, because she is 51. Well, I don't have kids quite that old, but my daughter is 51. Going to be 52 in April, and I'm going to be 73 in February. The Lord willing. No, I'm not. I am not young. I am old, and I own every bit of it. Yes, I do. Well, I'm having issues with this ink. I think I scored that one at the wrong place. I earned every bit of gray hair on my head and every wrinkle on my face and every pound on my body. I am proud to be in my 70s. Yeah, I'm not one that has fought my age at any point in time in my life or been embarrassed about it or didn't want to tell people how old I was. As long as my mind is still working and I can still learn things. Hey, Anita, welcome in. As long as my mind is still working and I can still learn things, I'm good. My body ain't so good, but my mind is okay, I think. Y'all would tell me if it would. Do you know I was once 38 for 3 years? We had a medical director, and I'll never forget, he was so funny. He would say that he was 50-11. So I'm actually 60-12. That's always fun to tell your kids that. At that age, you can play with them that way. I joke around with my grandkids right now, and I call them on their birthday, and I'll say, "Oh, so you're 12 years old now." "Oh, Nana, I'm 16. "Oh, really? Are you sure?" That's just one way that I goof off with them. They got it now. Really? Your mom was 38 for 6 years? That's pretty funny. My mom hated her age. I mean, she would just... We never really actually knew her age until after she died. And I think part of it was because back in those days, and she was an orphan. She was raised in a orphanage, a Catholic orphanage. And I don't think that they kept really good records back then. In the 1920s, especially, especially, if you were an orphan. I mean, there were, my mom had 10 brothers and sisters, none of which she was raised with. So, and she was the baby. So by the time, she was born, I think her parents were like, there's another kid. I think the state came in and took them because my grandmother was not able to take care of them properly. I don't know. I don't know the whole story. Yeah, like I said, I do know that my mom did mention that she had gone back in her 20s and found her parents. And it was not a good situation even then. Yeah, true. I'm glad I have a little wisdom. I don't have much, but I got a little bit. Maybe that one. Because I think that's going to be about all I got here. Unless I do something like this. Make the lace at the top. And then put something else in here. I don't know, what do you think? Yeah, this is Stamperia paper. Stamperia, which is, they have beautiful stuff. These are the, what are these? 6x6? 8x8s. As my father-in-law would say, not a cull in the bunch. See, and then I could put those right there. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what we're going to do. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Not a cull in the bunch. Can you tell he was a cattleman? Yeah. I'm going to do the front of this, and then I'm probably going to get off here, go finish up my soup, and then eat some. And then probably take a bunch of it over to, well, maybe not today. I'll probably freeze a lot of it and take it to my granddaughter's. She'll probably be home tomorrow, I guess, but, you know, if I freeze it, then she can put it in the freezer and have it whenever. And I'm going to take her, I did the spice cake in 2 pans, 2 square pans, 2 aluminum square pans, you know, the kind that has the covers. Oh boy. All right, Dina. Well, thanks for coming in, and maybe I'll see you on Monday when I go live at 11. Take care and be safe out there with all that cold, yucky weather. Ooh, stay warm. So anyway, yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Well, I don't know about that. Her mom's a pretty good cook, my daughter. Yeah, I'm going to take it as a freezer meal for my granddaughter who's in the hospital right now. Had her baby at 2:30. a.m. this morning, her fourth child. I don't know if I'll take it to her or if my daughter will come and take it. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, so I did it in 2 pans. So the oh, I don't know, that might be a little bit too big. Might have to go with the smaller ones, huh? Yeah. Yeah, we got babies everywhere in my family right now. Her sister will be having one in January. And my niece-in-law will be having one in, I think she's due in May. Something like that. Anyway. Babies everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to like this better on here, I think. Yeah, so this is my 6th great-grandchild. So the 7th one will be born in January. And then I've got 2 great nieces and 2 great nephews. No, yes. No. Because I have 2 grown a niece and a nephew that are great niece and nephews that are grown. So there's that. And then my nephew's younger brother and sister are just now getting their families going. There was 17 years between my sister's first child and her second and third. Yep. Oh. Well, I've got some divorces between my kids too, but I did not divorce my sons-in-laws, grandsons-in-laws, sons-in-laws. Yeah, it is a long time. She was 17 when she had my oldest nephew. And then she was divorced for a long time and then got married and then had the other 2 when she was 40 and 41. So my middle son, this is funny, they thought that they were done, 3 years ago? And their youngest was, I kind of like that one better. Do I like that one better? Yeah. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it? So anyway, my youngest son now has a 3-year-old and a 13-year-old. He called me and he says, "So Mom, you ready for another grandchild?" And I'm thinking, I don't think Katie and Matt are going to have another one. And Jennifer's not going to have another one. And Rep and Lori, no way. And he says, "No, Mom. Jennifer and I have a Jennifer daughter and a Jennifer daughter-in-law. Jennifer and I are having another one." I was like, okay, and they're 40. Or they were 40, 39 and 40 when Lily was born. And she is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Her 19-year-old and 17-year-old, 16-year-old sisters and her 13-year-old brother have just had a ball with her. And my son actually said to me, which just tickled my heart, he says, "You know, Mom, I'm really enjoying Lily." He says, with the others, his job made him, he worked shift work. And so he was not home a whole lot, or if he was home, he was sleeping. So he says, "I missed out on so much on the older ones." I was like, well, yeah, I know, son, but you had to do what you had to do. That really blessed my heart. I was like, oh, I'm so glad. There was a reason that she was born. Well, there's more reasons than that, but and bless my heart, bless her heart, my daughter-in-law. She got after their last one was born, she got blood clots in her legs. And so she's had to be on blood thinners. Now, my sister did not have any issues with her last 2 pregnancies being in her 40s, but my daughter-in-law has had the blood clot thing going on. So she's been on, what do they call it? She's been on medication for that, which really messes with her monthly cycle. Yeah, so anyway, that's life. I think that turned out pretty good. And then I'll decorate the inside of it. But I have got to go get something to eat because I am starving Marvin. So anyway, y'all take care. God bless you. Stay warm. And we will see you on Monday. Take care.